Jan, that's a huge goal for the Fighting Saints, and again, another great start for the Fighting Saints.
The fourth straight game the Saints have scored the first goal, and this one in the first minute of the contest. Saints lead 1-0 a minute in. They pick up the puck after the draw at center. Start forward, left to right. Reeder spilled into the offensive zone. Puck wraps around the boards. Picked up by Green Bay. They'll spin it out to the neutral zone. 1:15, and the Saints on top 1-0 with Noah Powell's 33rd of the season. That leads the team. He has the puck back, feeds Sandrell into the zone. The snap, it trickles in after Galoob. Between the top two teams in the Eastern Conference. If the Saints win it, a 9-point lead at the top of the East with 8 games left. If Green Bay wins in regulation, just a 5-point lead for the Saints with 8 games left. This is a huge swing here at the top of the Eastern Conference, and so far the Saints have landed the first punch up 1-0, 4:45 in. Green Bay slicing in. D'Angelo chips it toward the net. It's loose in front. Raylor made the stop. The Saints sweep to the line, but not out. Peterson, left wing, Katzen as Green Bay threatens for the first time. D'Angelo, top of the left circle shot, bounces off something in front and wide. D'Angelo will cycle back up to the top, feeds toward the front, tipped wide by Poitras, and he'll chase after it on the right wing boards. His centering feed blocked by the Saints. Sandrell picks up and skates out to center ice. He has the stick knocked out of his hands. He wants a call and doesn't get it. And Green Bay will pick up at its own line. 5:15 in to the first. 1-0 Saints, Green Bay. Shot 7-2 Saints with 11:15 to go in the first. They lead 1-0. Noah Powell's team leading 33rd, just 50 seconds in. He has the puck into the offensive zone. Passes back to the point, but it bounced on Caleb Dick. He couldn't hold on to it. Saints will take back into their own zone. 9 minutes gone by in the first. Noah Powell starts the Saints ahead. Sandrell on the far wing, checked in center and lost it. Poitras carrying in Saints end. Sandrell stands him up, and Noah will pick up the puck. He's checked from behind, but still able to muscle to center. Sandrell left wing, tips it in. He'll fist it forward and chase after it. Far circle, but Bistian's there first. Will move ahead for Green Bay. D'Angelo flying across the Saints line, drops back. Katzen, high slot, shot, blocked by Sheamus. Puck to the far wall. Katzen right back on it. 10.5 left in the first. Sandrell pins Katzen to the wall. The puck pops free, and Reeder will skate to center for Dubuque. Right wing feed, Noah into the offensive zone. He'll shift it down the boards, has Reeder on the right circle, cutting toward the front. He'll knife to the far corner wall and has Aaron there. The Saints in the middle of a change. Powell on the top. Noah shot through traffic, kicked off a Green Bay skate wide of the net, and then to the circles. The Saints couldn't hang on to it. It's flipped to center. Halfway through the first, Sheamus will peel back ahead. This guy on second year at the World Juniors for Slovakia. So 2 good goaltending in the first. He's 8 for 9 against the Saints. Neutral zone draw. Saints win. St. Louis dumps into the right. Reeder chases after it. Galucci sweeps up the wall. Noah Powell intercepts on the right wing. Chops it back down low, but Green Bay there with Hughes will bank ahead. Sandrell takes that one off the wall. Turns it to the front. Let him play. Noah wins the draw cleanly. Caleb Dick at the point. He shoots. Tipped just wide by something in the slot. That might have gone off a Green Bay player. Saints pick back up on the left circle. Sandrell trying to steer in front for Noah, but it was blocked, and it's taken out to the neutral zone by Green Bay. Saints rip back ahead there. Reeder slicing through into the offensive end, but it was taken back by Peterson. Under 7 to play in the first. 1-0 Saints. Danilov ahead toward the right wing. Reeder will flip forward, and it's swatted back through the neutral zone. Saints pick up there. Sandrell, right wing. Moves by a gambler out in front to Reeder. The quick go on this first power play of the night for the Saints, which is over 50% against Green Bay in the first 3 matchups this year. 8 for 15, but nothing doing yet on this power play. 38 seconds left. The Saints hold on in the neutral zone. Väisänen right wing feed Reeder. He'll chip it in. Sandrell chases after it near corner to the right. He'll leave it up the far wall. Pekarczyk in from the point there. It's tipped by him, but he's able to reach free and knock it to the point. Väisänen a ton of space. High slot. The snap ripped it wide. Sandrell takes off the end wall. Chops back in front, and Guyon made that save, and it's cleared by Green Bay. That's a good chance for the Saints off the power play, but couldn't convert, and just 10 seconds remain on this chance. Saints left to right. It's Reeder on the right wing to the bottom of the circles. Tries to fire in front. It's loose for Sandrell. Stuffed it on. Saved by Guyon. The power play is over. The Saints with a couple chances there late, but can't convert on the first Chick-fil-A power play of the night. Beshin will leave for Lutz, and he skates to center. 1-0 Saints. 3 minutes left in the first. Back at full strength. Player will swat back toward the point, looking for Bistians. It's tipped but he does get the puck back down the wall. Loose at the circle, Saints pick up, move ahead with Sandra left to right. He has Pekar Cheek on the wing. He'll bat it down low, and Reeder will chase with 2:45 in the first. Lutz behind his own net, moves back to center. Caleb Dick steps up to the puck in center, intercepts it, and then head off for a change. 38 seconds left in the first, tipped into the Saints end.
Finals, but good matchup so far.
Saints can't win the draw in the offensive zone. Visinen falls down in center, but still able to block the outlet. Then Sandrial has a stick caught up in his midsection. Nothing called there. Saints on the wall in the offensive zone. Can't keep the puck. 15 to go in the period. Lutz will flip in deep to the Saints zone. Kurt McDonald is not happy that was not called on a potential hook against Sandrial. The Saints left to right, back into the offensive zone. It's Reeder sliding in deep, in behind the net, chops it toward the front, and the horn. The circle dancing right now. And the Saints can't win the draw, though, so he'll have to move back to center and regain control. Chips it in, it goes in behind the Green Bay net, and he will chase after it there. The Saints work free. Powell left circle to rip. It goes just over the bar, off the end glass. Back up top, Visinen tries to crank back down low, is blocked to center. And then Fisher will play across ice, and Reeder dumps in. Saints chase, but it's Harrington who will start ahead, and it's Katzen to chop to center. Saints back for it, a minute into the second. 1-0 Dubuque. And now the Saints have officially gone further into this period than the last one without scoring a goal. Powell's 33rd, 50 seconds into the game tonight. The only goal so far. Saints up 1-0 early in the second. Offensive end of the left. Far wall, Sandra. Centering feed. It's in the air. Reeder gloves it down. Takes it to the right wing boards. And then he tries to stuff it back down low. It's loose at the circles. And Visinen finds, but it's knocked away from him. Then Sandrial takes it back. Banks down below the goal line for Noah. In behind the net. Comes out the near wing. Tried to feed in front as he was being pushed to the wall. It was back on his stick. Then he feeds toward the blue paint, but he fanned on it. And high-powered offenses to go to work. Both top 5 offenses in the USHL. The Saints win the draw 4 minutes into the second, 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Dubuque on top 1-0. They start ahead right to left. Reeder to the left wing pass. It's off the wall. And
Not like that the start of the first period.
Saints looking to get back to their game. They haven't really been able to spend much time in the offensive zone to put that pressure that they love to place on their opposition in deep. On Green Bay, yeah. Saints in their own end pick up a loose puck after the face-off there. And 4-on-4 for another 90 seconds. They start to center. Reeder left wing, shielding the puck in deep. He'll feed it toward the front. It was tipped away from Sandrial and picked up by Lutz. This is a dangerous pair up front. Lutz and Nemish for Green Bay here in the 4-on-4 with extra space for them. And Lutz will start up the right wing across the Saints line, speeding in, cuts the high slot, leaves for Nemish. The shot, it goes wide, rebound in front, stuffed wide by Lutz, and the puck swept to the corner wall. Jubenville can't pick it up. Peterson, bottom of the circle, blows a tire. Seamus picks up, and he'll outlet to Reeder. Ahead for Paulson, steamrolling in, offensive zone has a step, cuts toward the front, his backhand, glove by Guyon. Teams have been drawing all night. This is a big one for both teams, and like we mentioned, the Saints can extend the lead at the top of the East to 9, or Green Bay can shrink the Saints' lead to 5 points. 6 minutes into the second, it's a 1-0 Saints lead. Desiderio up the left wing into the zone. Shot wide, off the end wall. Caleb Dick walks the blue line, shoots. It's kicked away by Guyon. Back up top the near side, on the wall. Reeder skates down low. He's sandwiched to the wall. Hughes will pick up and then lift up the wall. D'Angelo falls down, but does move it to center. Dewar through into the Saints end. He dumps in back. Saints will chase after it. Caleb Dick leaves to the corner wall. And Desiderio will feed Noah Powell to center. 13 and a half left in the second. Powell dumps in. He'll charge in back and swat to the corner wall. Reeder looks up top, picks up the puck on the near wall, skates to the top. On the right side, it's Dick. High circle, shot wide. Off the end wall, Merrill flips back down behind. Save percentage for Saints goaltenders this month.
It's not bad.
No, and especially if you're only giving up 5 shots in the first almost half of regulation, Saints will take that every single night. Puck in the Saints end of the right, it is Fisher Scott tipping forward and knocking to center ice, but Green Bay will pick back up there, and Shagabe will start forward. Left to right, Peterson across the Saints line, trying to move forward, is swept away, then pops to the slot. A quick snap by Shagabe, kicked down by Radler with the right pad, and it's up to the far wall. Nemec down low, cutting toward the circles. The Saints knock off there, and will move to center. It is Cornforth speeding up the left wing, cutting toward the high slot. Is snapshot.
Great for Green Bay, great scoring opportunity, so good break for the Saints.
Saints win the draw. Pekarchik side of the net, touched in front by Reeder, was blocked. Pekarchik converges on the circle, gets the puck free to the point. Vizinen flags down the pass, right side. St. Louis holds on. The rip in front, it was blocked. It bounces back to Lucas. Up to the top for Vizinen. 7 to play in the second. One-timer right side, St. Louis. Andriel taking the draw offensive end to the left. He wins, but Vizinen couldn't hang on at the point. It goes back to center. Under 7 to play in the second, 90 to go on this power play. The Saints back at their own blue line, swap forward, but it's taken back into the Saints' end by D'Angelo to the circle. He's upended, and the Saints pick back up behind their own net. Kurt McDonald told us before the game, Green Bay, they've been a lot better of late on the penalty kill, but they're still numbers-wise toward the bottom of the league. So the Saints trying to break through here. On the right wing, Reeder, high slot for St. Louis, feeds left side, Pekarchik back across, one-timer, they score! There it is, the Saints set up on the power play. Pekarchik to St. Louis, and he blasts. PK in the league, 85.3. Green Bay, 29.7, third overall in power play. Saints win the draw. The Saints end to the right early on in this penalty kill chance. It is tied up on the circles and bumped toward the top. It just sneaks to center. D'Angelo tried to swat back in, which probably helped the Saints, and they'll be able to pick up. Scott will outlet back forward to Sandro, who banks to Reeder into the offensive zone. 1-on-2, shorthanded, bottom of the right circle, all the way around back. Tried the wraparound. He lost it before he could get the shot away. Reeder with 2 shorties this year, but couldn't hold on there, and D'Angelo will pick back up behind his own net. 5 minutes to play in the second, 1:25 on this first Green Bay power play of the night. 2-0 Saints on a power play goal of their own. Puck back in Saints end to the right, in below the goal line. Saints find Scott ahead. D'Angelo keeps in with his skate. Back to the left side. Nemec through the slot, back up top. D'Angelo shot, save, rebound, stuffed on, they score. It's Nemec. So we'll grab right back for the Saints. His long stretch. Tipped in by Reeder, and the Saints will chase. Harrington back for it, in behind his own net. He's stopped by Reeder, forcing the puck toward the front. Frank trying to dig away. He couldn't get the shot away. Player tried to outlet. It's blocked by Merrill and then swept to center. On the left wing, Brender across the Saints line. Jubenville forces him out wide, and then the puck across ice for Seamus to pick up and speed forward, but his pass intercepted. Chagabe holds on. Katzen on the right side. Saints end knuckled in front. It's loose in front. They swat away with Brender, and Radler able to the second period. Face-off, won by the Saints offensive end of the left. Vizinen holds on, swings left side. Pekarchik, side of the net. Reeder hammers in front. It's loose. St. Louis rips. He scores! It took just 9 seconds on the power.
And go into the third period with a 2-0 cushion.
St. Louis' second power play goal of the period. And the Saints grab their 2-goal lead right back to power play. So good against Green Bay this season. 10 for 18 this season. Saints move up the left wing and back into the offensive zone with 2:08 to play in this second period. A 1-0 lead, or a 2-goal lead for the Saints. And Powell's shot is shrugged down. Reeder dumped in the corner. That's going to be a penalty. It's another power play coming. It was actually into the third. 4-1. Saints lead against Green Bay. Saints power play now this season against Green Bay, 11 for 19 over the course of these 4 games, and it has really been the difference in this one so far. Saints in their own end of the left, 90 seconds into the third. They're out shooting Green Bay 26-15 tonight, and up 4-1 early in this third period. Puck loose behind the net. Vizinen comes away with it for the Saints, and he will move forward. The Saints break out left to right. Left wing feed, Noah Powell has 2 already tonight, leaves for Reeder, top of the left circle. In the offensive zone, far side, moves in back, comes out the near wing, and then turns back, twirls to the point, has Caleb Dick there, shifts to the left side. St. Louis, back in front, back door, Reeder, chopped it wide. Powell sandwiched between 2 gamblers. The puck was loose in the corner. Sondriel trying to poke to the point. He has Caleb Dick there, back down the boards. In behind the net for Noah. He'll cycle up the far wing, tries to pirouette toward the middle. He plays it back to the point as he's knocked down, has St. Louis there, across ice, Barron, back to the high slot, Reeder looking and twirling across ice. It was blocked before it could get to Noah, and swept to center by Green Bay. 2.5 into the third, 4-1.
A 3-minute unlimited power play coming up here as well, so this is going to be that's a huge goal and a potential for a huge sequence for the Fighting Saints.
Yeah, that power play will start in 12 seconds as Teddy Merrill stands up in the box. Saints in their own zone. Green Bay toward the point, Russell across ice, and then Romaine shot shrugged away by Radler. He got the right arm and the blocker up there. Teddy Merrill out of the box. Saints on the power play for 3 minutes with 13:28 to play in the third. Up 4 already. 3 of those power play goals in the second. Visinen right wing into the offensive zone. He'll spin around back and turn up to the left wing boards for Pekarczyk. He holds on there as the Saints get set up on the power play. Pekarczyk tried to go cross ice through that seam. He fanned on it, but then Reeder blocked the clear attempt and will move it back in behind the Green Bay net to the right. Player seals it to the wall. 7 minutes into the third, 2.5 to go on this major power play for the Saints. They're only getting 3 minutes of it. It's Pekarczyk in front. Sondriel tip. Third, 5-1 Saints. D'Angelo starting right to left. He'll drop back, and it's Lutz with a head of steam into the Saints end. Right wing feed, tipped down low. Beshin stopped by the Saints and cleared. Sondriel short-handed breakaway between the circles on his forehand, the rip. He scores! Jake Sondriel, his second shorty. Saints have gotten pretty familiar playing with leads this year, and if they're only going to give up power play goals against this Green Bay, high-powered Green Bay offense, then I think they're going to be all right most nights against the Gamblers. Reeder dumped in his own end. He can't get out, and it's played to the high slot. D'Angelo fans on the pass. Reeder will pick it up. He's racing ahead. It's Lutz coming back to even things up, but he has Sondriel in front. The snap, he missed it. Guyon maybe got a stop on that. Then Reeder picks it back up in front and fires it off a stick up and over. Reeder will grab it right back in the offensive zone, though, and pin it to the wall. Short-handed for another 110, the Saints. They are up 6-2 with 9:05 to play. Reeder holding it up in deep in the Green Bay end. Paulson coming to try and work free, but Nemish will find and take a long. Yeah, there were a lot early on. It probably could have been a lot more than 1-0 after the first period. The Saints, though, took advantage of their power play time tonight. 3 for 3 in the second to take this 6-2 lead. 5 minutes to go in regulation. The Saints move back to their own zone and start forward left to right. Sondriel to the left wing for Fisher Scott into the offensive end. He'll tip it into the corner. Reeder looks in front, has Powell back there, and it's picked off from him. Up the wall, though, Visinen keeps in, rips it across ice, has Reeder on the left wing board. To the top for Fish. He'll loft it back down low. Past Noah into the corner. Visinen in from the point. Banks back up top. Reeder there in his place. Across ice for Fisher Scott. Across the blue line. He'll spin it back to the left wing boards. Has Visinen there. Down the wall. Visinen to the bottom of the circle. Moves past the check. In deep. He has Reeder in the corner who goes low to high. Sondriel up top. The shot. It's loose in front. Hit a body. And Green Bay will find with Larson moving to center. Chipping up the wall. Stopped in center. Scott leaves backward for the Saints. And then Visinen stood up by Beshin, but Sondriel picks up the puck. And he'll leave it in behind for Reeder. 4 minutes left in the third tonight. 6-2, Saints lead. They won 6-2 last night. And they're looking to hold this 4-goal lead here tonight. The Saints, with 3:45 left, in between them and taking the first 2 of this 3-game weekend. Green Bay picks off in the Saints end, but the shot wide. Reeder will pick up and knuckle to